Hey everyone, this is a review of the Lensun RAV4 hood solar panel. I've had this installed for about 2 weeks now, and here are a couple of things I've noticed. First off, this definitely ups my game when camping. I can now confidently keep my fridge on all night, which I'll show you in a second. And also I can, with my Jackery, I can kind of keep my Jackery charged while I run my diesel heater to my rooftop tent. I'm out in Joshua Tree. It's been beautiful, and this solar panel has certainly helped. Installation wasn't too hard. The provided vinyl sticker you apply with soapy water and a squeegee, and you really just have to prep the hood with rubbing alcohol first. And then apply VHB to the back around the perimeter, and then a few strips. Lensun provides that, which is really great. And then I decided to do an extra step, which is take RTV and apply it to the sides. I do this myself. It might not look the best, so you might want to take it elsewhere. But now there's no water that could come through. I really think this is optional, to be honest. A lot of people just don't do this step. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. And then, so kind of can show you the MPPT solar controller right here. I decided to attach to the airbox with some zip ties, and then to the battery. The wire, I didn't have to cut any holes or anything. I just kind of let it come through an already accessible area, so it keeps the engine bay waterproof still. And yeah, as you can see here, it's working. The light bulb in the middle is kind of why I got this whole thing. That's the accessory output. So initially you could buy this thing just to keep your battery topped off so you don't go flat. That's a big selling point, but for me the biggest selling point was this accessory for a light bulb. But before I show you what that's all about, installation of this controller is fairly simple. The two leads from the grid are the solar panel. Those are right here. There's only one way to connect them. It's dummy proof. So you connect those on, and then again, pretty dummy proof with the battery, which is on the left. Red goes to red, black goes to ground. Pretty easy there. And the accessory is pretty simple too. I got a 20-foot 8 mil cable, and I route it through the dashboard here. As you can see that little white spot, I put a little bit of caulk around that to keep it waterproof. Drill a little hole near the gas pedal, or the brake actually, and then took some trim out, and I'll show you what I did there. So I took that steering column cover, the cable's right behind that, and I routed it up here. Took this off, popped this cover a little bit, popped this cover, and then ran the cable, as you can see right there. And then that goes into my Jackery 300, into my Set Power FC15, and I'll show you through the back. So there's my diesel heater. The fridge does fine. And as you can see, it keeps my Jackery at 100% because it sends power through the car battery, and when when the car battery is full, the solar panel directly sends power right to here, to this 8 millimeter cord. And so I just keep the DC on all the time to keep the fridge regulated. And then when I need my diesel heater, I'll turn on the AC. And the really cool thing is the app. The app is actually pretty good. You can tell and I'll put my diesel heater right here on the ladder, and I'll just connect it, and then I'll put the piping into the rooftop tent. The app is great. It'll tell the battery to stop sending power to the Jackery once it gets to a certain low point, so you don't run your battery flat and you can start the car in the morning. And that gives my Jackery, well, more than enough power to run my fridge and my diesel heater at night to keep me warm and to keep my food good to go. But all in all, super easy. Lensun customer service has been great. I did get a little bit of a discount to make this video, but I mean, this isn't everything here is very realistic. It really does help with my camping and does actually keep my food warm, keeps me my food cold, and it keeps me warm. Nothing's really gone wrong. No flapping. This hasn't come up at all. This is solid. Build quality seems great. I know there's other companies out there, but this one was the most affordable one, and the shipping was super fast, and the box is secured well. And all in all, the decal, the solar panel, and the MPPT were installed in about an hour. Really the longest part is just making sure you get everything lined up here, and then you line this against this, and then the RTV took the longest, but that was an optional step. But that was just a little bit of painstaking, using my finger to get that around. But all in all, great solar panel. Highly recommend it. Even if I wasn't, getting the discount, I would probably still get this one just because it is the most cost effective, and it does pump out a significant amount of power. Get the Solar Life app. That'll be a good start. And one recommendation for that app is if you go to the param settings tab, I would recommend setting the LVD to 11.8 instead of 11.2. That just cuts it off a little earlier. So, depending on what car you have, it might not be able to start at 11.2 volts. So 11.8 is the max. I just set it to the max just to give myself the best chance. But anywho, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.